Hi, my name is Nikii and let's talk about fitness. Hi, my name is Nikii. I'm 24 this year. I'm also in my final year in NTU doing sociology, and I'm also a fitness enthusiast. I actually started being active. I mean, I was kind of always active doing like sports and all that. But then I wanted to lose weight, I remember, in JC. And I started to do a lot of cardio. I was doing a lot of running, like 30-minute runs, 40-minute runs. I just wanted to lose as much weight as possible. I was always like insecure, comparing myself to other girls. So like, I wanted to be skinny, you know? Like skinny was the thing. And like, I remember growing up in JC, I was like, okay, you know what? Everyone's skinny, I want to be skinny too. So even when I started joining the gym as well, I was also doing a lot of cardio. And then actually my friend pulled me aside and he was like, hey, why not you do some weight training? And I was like, are you sure? Because I remember the gym, it had a women's corner and there was also like a male corner. And that corner was basically the free weights area. So there were like dumbbells, barbells, squat racks, so everything was there. And then the girls' corner was just more like bike and yoga mats and like smaller weights. And then it was kind of like covered, so girls who were in that corner, you can't really see them. It's kind of like so women can feel more comfortable in the area while they're working out, right? So he put me out in the corner and my friend was like, hey, why not you start weight training? I was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, I'll do it, you know? And then at first, of course, I was insecure and like, I was like, oh my God, there's so many men and boys around, you know? I was very, very intimidated. I realized that, okay, maybe this is what I should do, you know? Maybe this will help me build some confidence. And then it did because like, I felt like I got quite a comprehensive crash course, you know, on like fitness, not really crash course. Of course, it took a while, but I remember I think I was 19 at that point in time. I kept going with that friend, you know. He taught me so many things, you know, from upper body, lower body, abs. From then onwards, I started going to the gym alone. I just kept growing my confidence from there. I felt like, okay, I think I've acquired some knowledge and I think I can do it myself. So that's the thing about gymming alone. Sometimes you don't push yourself as hard as you should. So when I started actually going to the gym with a friend, she got me into strength training a lot more. Got me to lift heavier, you know, than I've ever had in the last few years, you know. And then I got into doing hip thrusts. So I remember lifting about 110 kg. I'm still striving to achieve more in my other exercises like deadlifts, bench presses. I definitely want to do heavier. I'm working towards that. I remember entering uni and I was like, because actually my mother tongue is not Malay. My mother tongue is actually Chinese. So when I came into uni, I was very open-minded. I wanted to try something new. And then my friend was like, hey, come on, let's join Silat. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I honestly thought Silat was like the pengantin Silat. You know, that's all the Silat that I knew. So I didn't know all these like seni, tanding, yeah, I didn't know any of that. I didn't know what it was also. But then I went for camp, Malay Muslim camp, and then they introduced us to like Silat, DK Barat. So I was kind of exposed to all of these, and then I joined Silat. And initially the Malay language was something I had to pick up also, because all of these like new words, siku, you know, I was like, what is siku? You know, so it was so funny. But yeah, it was exciting experience for me, especially when I got to compete at the tertiary Silat competition. It was my first time ever. I had my first fight, I remember. Okay, it was my first fight and I lost. But I was still very proud of what I had achieved during that like time on the mat. But I lost to a really great player, to a really great athlete. But I felt like my strength training prior to the competition actually benefited me throughout like me fighting in that match. Should I cover the Adidas? Okay. So what should I do? Okay, so this is my gym bag. So I have this. It's called a lifting belt. I bring this everywhere, as in I bring this all the time when I go to the gym, but I don't use it all the time. It's really when I feel like I need a lot more like back support, core support. And if I'm lifting really heavy, not really heavy, but like maybe it's my top set, my heavy set, then I'll wear this. If not, I try not to wear because I want to build my own core, you know. I want to make sure that I have a strong core as well. So I also have this, it's a pink, they call it booty band. It's just a band basically to help you with like lower body exercises. I use it during my warm-up to kind of warm up like my lower body before I actually embark on my workout. And then I also have this wrist straps. I definitely would use them during deadlifts, bent over rows. So for my back days or my leg days, sometimes when it's so heavy, and then sometimes your hands can kind of like slip off from the bar. So this helps to kind of like make sure your grip is there. So yeah, so these are, what do they call it? Oh my god, I don't even know. Grip what? Lifting grips, yes. So these are lifting grips. Actually, this helps you to lift heavy also. And then my bottle. So actually this bottle was gifted to me. It's so cute because it's basically women working out. So there's like yoga, there's like wakeboarding, boxing. So basically just women and sports in general. So I think it's quite empowering, inspiring, you know. So you wake up and I'm just like chugging the water down, like, yeah. So actually, because I started lifting before I wore the hijab, transitioning into wearing a hijab and lifting weights, it was funny because I was more self-conscious when I started wearing the hijab, because I was like, I don't know how people are going to react to a hijabi in the gym, you know. So I felt more aware of myself suddenly, you know. Before this, I was like, yeah, it's tunnel vision, you know. I'm just gonna get my workout in and I'm out. Like 1 hour, 45 minutes, I'm out of the gym. Suddenly I'm wearing the hijab, I just feel like everyone's like looking at me. Actually, no one is looking at me. Maybe, but it's like, who is this hijabi at the gym, you know? But I guess it's really about goal setting. What is it that you want for yourself? And then it starts from there. What is your intention at the gym? It's so easy to like consume all these like stereotypes and then like let it get in the way of what you want for yourself and your goals. Yeah, just focus on yourself. If you want to do it, just do it. And if you're starting out, I would definitely suggest getting a friend, someone who you think has acquired some knowledge about fitness, some knowledge about lifting. Ask her to kind of like bring you along and introduce some exercises. From there, get the ball rolling. It's a journey. It's not something that you do and then you get results. Or I want this, so once I do it, I'm gonna get it. It's a process. So accept that any kind of change is good change. Whatever small progress you make, good progress, you know, they're good progress. Take it slow and always remind yourself that you're beautiful. If you're just starting out and you would like to know more about fitness, you can follow me on my IG, Nikii Adriana. You can also PM me if you'd like, if you want to know more and we can share ideas. Also, don't forget to follow gertv.sg on Instagram for more content like this. GERTV is a media platform for Global Ihsan Relief, which is an organization helping those in need. So visit the link to find out more.